Hey YouTube, in front of you today I got the DPMS LR308. I just went to the range with it. It was really freezing. I was the only one there. So when it's like 20 degrees and there's snow on the ground, go to the range. When I went to the range, they looked at me like I was an idiot. They're like, "What are you here for?" But you know what? If you're gonna have firearms and you're gonna use them for maybe a shit hit the fan kind of scenario, you know, it may be snowing, it may be 20 degrees out, you may be on the run bugging out, you know, or whatever the scenario may be. And so you really should shoot in all situations. Shoot in rain, shoot in snow, shoot in the heat. You know, you want to see how the gun's going to fare in different environments. And the fact that this shot so well, and it was cold, and I had no jams, no misfeeds, nothing. So it was a real pleasure to shoot this 308. The mag pull mags work very well. Highly recommend these over the regular 308 mags, because if I remember right, I think you get one extra round in it. This is the 20. Alright, so like a dumbass, I did not take my mag pull. I thought I did. I think I did. I think I must have lost it in the parking lot when I was getting the guns out. But the front sight adjuster, and so it was shooting low. So next time I go to the range, I'm going to have to take that with me and truly sight it in. Now, what I noticed about the gun is that, you know, when you're compared to, you know, like a regular AR-15, it's a hair heavier when you're shooting it. If you're shooting it prone or at a bench, I mean, you really just don't notice that at all. If you're holding it and shooting it, you do notice that little bit of weight. And I will tell you, this muzzle brake that was from DPMS works great. If you can find any that have the porting on the side like this, and I know there's a couple of people out there, or manufacturers, that are manufacturing them, and it really helped with the muzzle flip. It's a loud gun, but not as loud as the M1A SOCOM that I have. All right, just as a quick comparison, real quick, you've got here's the 308, and I think these were, I don't know if these were 168 or 147. They were actually not the 308, but the 7.62 by 51. And here is, you can see that. Hopefully, now I have a new camera, and I'm hoping it's going to autofocus on these guys. So you get to see kind of the difference in what you're going to be shooting between a 308 and a 5.56, and you know, if you're, the one issue is in a shit hit the fan scenario, you know, do you want a lot of these little guys, or do you want a less but more powerful round like that? So here's basically your 308 and your 5.56 right here. And like I said, great gun. Highly recommend anybody doing your own and your own build in particular. You can see you see that one there. The brass, I mean, it's really funny. The brass was shooting probably, ejecting, I guess, 4, 5 rows over. So I'm glad there wasn't anybody there. I mean, this stuff was flinging and hitting the covering, the ceiling, and everything like that. So it was definitely ejecting it very well. So anyway, so that is a quick follow-up for you guys for the DPMS 308 here. Like I said, highly recommend them. I recommend that, you know, if you're thinking about one, you know, go ahead and go with the DPMS lower. I think it's a nice lower, and also even the upper. You can't go wrong. The price was right. You know, I bought it in components, put it together myself. And that way I was able to kind of customize it just a little bit, and rather than buying a fully made gun at kind of almost retail and then changing the things out. This way I was able to buy it, kind of put it together myself. And again, there's nothing like that personal feeling of satisfaction knowing that you've made a gun All right, so the next clip that you're going to see the range. The first clip is going to be that I had a little bit of color saturation problems because of that white snow, and then the covering of the range. So it kind of played a little bit on the color saturation, but it was the first shot I shot through it. And as I say in the video, I have a bunch of reloaded 308, and I didn't want to shoot a brand new gun that I had put together with reloaded ammo. And that way, kind of, you know, if you have an issue, then you know it's not the ammo maybe, and it's maybe the gun, and then also safety. But anyway, all right, let's go to the range. All right, first shots out of this. It's always scary when you shoot. First time you shoot a gun that you've just built. I'm not going to use my reloaded ammunition. I'm just going to go ahead with some Winchester 168 grain and 308. Nice.